If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Botan Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here at Tailmon. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to be taking a look at SYLVEON VMAX today. SYLVEON VMAX has suffered quite a few transformations, going through Galarian Moltres as an energy source, then Leafeon V, then Zacian V, then back to Leafeon, then Hammers, and now we're finally back full circle with Galarian Moltres thanks to its dark typing as a way to try to counter MEW VMAX. Now, SYLVEON VMAX is a Rapid Strike Pokemon and has the attack Max Harmony, doing 70 damage plus 30 more damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. This means your maximum damage output is 220, but if at some point you have to repeat a Pokemon such as Crobat with Galarian Moltres, if you need to draw cards, then 190 is also a very nice number to be hitting, and it two-shots VMAXs, which is what you want to be doing at the very least. Now, SYLVEON V has a very cool ability to end your turn with a Dream Gift, where you get to search your deck for an item card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. This means you get to potentially search for a Quick Ball for a follow-up Crobat, an Incense for your immediate SYLVEON VMAX, and if you're using that to potentially get out of a dead draw, then if your opponent Marnies you, then you're sort of getting out of the dead draw as well. Now, one benefit of SYLVEON VMAX is prerequisite, I guess, of having different types on the bench means you get to combine other Rapid Strike Pokemon such as Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, which we saw in yesterday's video, with the attack Gale Thrust doing 30 damage plus 120 if it moved from the bench to the active this turn, and Gmax Rapid Flow doing 120 damage. You discard all of your energy from it and you choose two of your opponent's Pokemon to do the damage too. Now, this can be a great way to finish things off after SYLVEON VMAX has attacked two targets, or like just having fighting typing along with psychic typing along with dark typing is like the holy trinity of the current metagame. And on top of that, we have Blaziken VMAX. The max blaze attack does 130 damage, and you get to choose up to two of your benched Rapid Strike Pokemon and attach an energy card from your discard pile to each of them. That means you can power up on the bench, and having fire type is very relevant and very good right now, especially since Zacian seems to be picking up a bit in popularity once again, but also there's Genesect Vs all over the place thanks to MEW VMAX. So the combination of typings in this deck is fantastic, and then we have Auxiliary with the Rapid Strike Search ability, rounding things off and giving the deck that cohesion it needs by searching for any Rapid Strike card you might need at any given point, especially the Rapid Strike Energy, which is usually the hardest card to find. But you can also search for supporters such as Karina's Focus, you can search for ways to retreat with the Tower of Waters, and it can even search for any Pokemon you might need. Now, support-wise, since this is not a deck where you can easily fit Drizzle, and you probably never would play Inteleon with SYLVEON because you want a lot of Inteleons and that doesn't add to the damage for SYLVEON, then we're playing Crobat, Eldegoss, and Oranguru for support. Now, consistency-wise, we have our 4 Quick Ball and 4 Incense. We have 3 energy switches to take advantage of Galarian Moltres' V's Dire Flame Wings ability, and we have Research Marnie, Raihan, and the aforementioned Karina's Focus. We have Tower of Waves to help retreat, along with our Balloon. We have 2 Ribbon Badges as well, potentially making your opponent only take 2 prize cards off of SYLVEON rather than 3 can definitely make a big difference. And we have Tool Scrapper as well to get rid of those pesky tools that your opponent might be running, along with a healthy 6 Darkness Energy and 4 Rapid Strike Energy card counts. So that's the deck. Let's jump into a ladder and play some games with it. Alright, so we're playing against Andrew Mahone, Tricky Jim himself, and in what should be a pretty cool match, I hope, for those of you watching. It seems like he's playing a grass deck, so it could be Leafeon or it could be some sort of Butterfree combination. It is Leafeon, however, so having a 1 retreat cost SYLVEON is actually pretty good right here. And one thing we all know and love about Leafeon is its ability. Greeting Cells guarantees you get the attachment, which is really good. No Hammers in my version of the deck, unfortunately. And so The ribbon badge will probably end up being useless since Leafeon V always, or Leafeon VMAX always plays the Tool Jammer card. I do get a Karina's Focus, so that's actually very neat. And that will let me very easily discard the Evolution Instance, I reckon. So I do have a small-ish advantage here if I hadn't priced my Blaziken V, where Blaziken VMAX could get some nice two-shots. However, that will not be possible now because of it being priced. So we're gonna finish this. What I'm hoping is an energy attachment, right? What I'm hoping for. That was the key. I do find it. And my Sylveon should be safe-ish. Okay, so the Tool Scrapper is like the question here. Because if I discard his Tool Jammer, right, that's obviously good. Geez. So basically, if I can make it so that Andrew doesn't take 3 prizes off a Sylveon, but rather only 2. But if I show the Tool Scrapper right there, he's gonna be more tempted to Marnie if he has the Drizzle right here. Even with a Glarmine, Sylveon doesn't get KO'd here, which is very good. And I sort of have the guaranteed attack, unless he chooses to go after the Remoraid. So it's gonna come down to, like, does he find Tool Jammer? At what point does he find it? We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. There might be merit to using Rapid Strike version of VMAX at some point as well. SYLVEON VMAX does have a 2 retreat cost. Getting a Tower of Waters to stick would also be huge, because then that would make Andrew's damage literally 0. So we'll have to think about that, or to figure that out. I mean, it's gonna come down to his card axes most of the time, since he did go first. If I had gone first, then I would be threatening KO on the Leafeon V. He would have split his energies, I would have gotten the first 2 prizes, so the game would be a lot less complex. But as usual, as of right now, it comes down to Andrew whiffing, whether he wins or loses, not quite myself. And given his excellent turn 1, I'd imagine we're gonna see a Marnie here. Like, he saw me get a Quick Wall, so he could be thinking, oh, maybe Pablo's hand isn't great, he's gonna Quick Wall for Crobat. I actually have a fantastic hand, so I'd appreciate not getting Marnied. And seems like Andrew's gonna have a kind heart here and not Marnie me, which he does need to maximize his chances of finding energy, right? So that is a big deal. If he whiffs energy, that is part of the whoever whiffs ends up losing. If Andrew goes first and never whiffs, then he has the advantage. If he does whiff, then I have the advantage. He did not whiff, however, so he still has the advantage, but with no Sobble down, it might be hard for him to find a... the Tool Jammer, which is the sticky card that we want to avoid. Okay, so definitely gonna evolve. I do need to apply pressure. I will happily discard the Darkness energy right here to power up the Moltres, and I will find myself another Sylveon, I reckon. That's pretty good. It adds to my different types as well. And then we'll go ahead and Marnie. Not knowing anything about Andrew's hand, other than there's no Sobbles, right? Okay, so I did find the energy, and that's why I didn't Rapid Strike search for it. If I found the energy, then now I can utilize the ability to search for a different type Rapid Strike Pokemon to make sure that I'm two-shotting that Leafeon. And so I will go ahead and attach. I will go ahead and do this. I am in a very awkward situation, I would say. I'm gonna keep the Irrelevant for now. Maybe I should have searched for the Stadium, actually. That might have been a better choice. Alright, so Max Harmony. I do need an energy switch next turn. Or I need to top deck the right hand. One of the two. Although I guess I can attack with Urshifu. I can finish off the Leafeon with Urshifu or with Moltres itself, so actually never mind. Never mind. It's not gonna be easy, but... Alright, we see a boss onto the Urshifu. Interesting. Okay. That is an interesting choice to me. Not one I fully understand. If I could guarantee the energy switch, I would attack with this Sylveon. Alright, I'm just gonna promote you. I do find a boss that doesn't really help at this point. So right now I'm doing 70, 100, 160. So I do have knockout. And we know Andrew didn't have an energy attachment last turn. So there is merit to... Okay, now... I think I'm just gonna search for the stadium right here. Hopefully that makes it difficult for Andrew to KO me next turn. That would be fantastic, right? He needs energy and stadium. So I'll go ahead and search for the Sylveon. I don't threaten any sort of bench damage. It's gonna come down to his boss's orders if he manages to attack my Sylveon. Now the badge doesn't actually matter anymore. Right. So yeah, we'll just knock out the Leafeon right here. See what I get of the prizes. Yeah, the Tool Jammer doesn't matter anymore because now the only difference is whether he goes boss the Moltres or boss the Octillery, and he's down 2 boss's orders. So the Tool Jammer doesn't matter. The Galarmine does matter, however. And there it is. So now it's the energy, which he did find either off the prizes or off the top deck. So then now it comes down to the boss. The last boss. That is what this game comes down to. There's the Grass Knot. If I had the Herbalin instead, that would have made a difference. Alright. So... yeah. I don't see... There's not much else to be done here. He hasn't done much. He did just take 2 prizes. I could Marnie, right? But it literally comes down to him having boss. It just comes down to that. Do I even have a Marnie in the discard ball? I do. Yeah, I think it just comes down to that, right? There's not much else to be said here, to be done. I guess if I'm able to find the stadium. So if I'm able to find the stadium, he would need energy and boss to knock out the Galarian Moltres. So I guess that's the plan, right? So we're hoping for either the stadium or the Rapid Strike energy off of this Marnie, so I can search for the other piece that I would be missing. So I'll just transfer the energy, because now if I find a basic energy, then I just search for the stadium, right? And I'm tempted to bench the Oranguru and just put the boss in my hand. I think that works. Yeah. Alright, so any energy or the stadium. Okay, well, energy switch is good enough. Energy switch is good enough. So I'm gonna Dire Flame Wings, transfer the energy once again, and then I will search for the other Tower of Waters, and that means Moltres isn't KO'd by the first attack. So now he needs boss and energy, or boss and stadium. So he needs 2 cards instead of 1. I made it as difficult as possible for Andrew to win. Let's see if he has the cards right here. If he goes boss on the Oranguru, I would get sort of trapped, but also yeah, I would get sort of trapped, but also I wouldn't lose, and that would be hopefully the last boss, right? My Legion list is playing 3 bosses and a Palpad. Okay, that attachment means now he needs Stadium and boss. Just the boss isn't enough because he can't max leave here. He cannot max leave. Right. I imagine he's not slow rolling me, right? Therefore, he doesn't have the combination to win. If he retreats, then yeah, now it's retreat and Marty for him. So this is what I'm talking about, right? Whoever whiffs, Andrew ended up whiffing. I made it as difficult as possible, or as likely as possible for him to whiff, and it ended up paying off. So yeah, found my way to make it as difficult for him to get the win. We got there, and he whiffed, right? He definitely had some underwhelming turns in the beginning, so that definitely played a factor. But I'm pretty happy with the way I played it, right? I played to trying to make him whiff. If he didn't whiff, he would have won. He did end up whiffing, and I didn't, so I ended up winning. Right, let's jump into the next game. All right, so on to the next game. We do win the coin flip, always a good thing, right? And I mean, we're not a Urshifu focused deck, but our hand definitely allows us to threaten with 100 Fierce Blows or G-Max Rapid Flow on whatever our opponent wants to do. Not what you want to see when you're up against a MEW VMAX deck. We could also get donked here with an attachment plus an Alessa plus 2 power tablets. So there's that to factor into what's about to happen. However, given this, I'm definitely just gonna outright attach and then go 100 Fierce Blows, go for a research and see what else we get off of that. I do get a Sylveon, that's very nice. Okay, no, it's definitely not worth energy switching. If I evolve into Urshifu and damage these two, not only do I eliminate Latias as a potential problem for Sylveon later, but I mean, I will rely on finding Energy Switch or Raihan off of this, and a full bench of different colors to knock out the Mew afterwards, but there is merit to it. There is definitely merit to it. I'm gonna commit the energy here. We could just forgo the Urshifu, but if my Sylveon gets costed, then yeah, I'm gonna go for the riskier play and hope my deck flows well enough. Okay, so one Remoraid's priced already. Not good news. We do have both Moltres, not Moltres. We do not have Raihan either. Yikes. And I priced energy. Okay, so never mind. This was a bad idea. This was not a very good idea. So is there merit to going boss onto the Genesect? No. I'm just gonna research. I mean, maybe I just try to power up. Wow, this is just awful. This is actually awful. Okay, well, maybe I can get the Raihan off of the price cards. That would certainly help. Oh, it has resistance. I forgot it had resistance. That is actually really awful. I forgot it had resistance. Never mind. That was an awful plan. Yeah, that's the game. I completely disregarded that MEW VMAX had resistance to fighting. Its resistance rarely plays. Oh wow, and there's 2 Latias in the deck. Resistance rarely plays like a factor anymore. Oh, it's still enough, actually. Unless my opponent goes double power tablet. No, wait, never mind. It's still enough. 220 is still enough. I will need to draw my last energy switch though, and a full bench of different types. That's not looking very likely. And now my opponent with that peony. Wait, what? Huh? I thought if they went for double power tablets. Oh no, that's not enough for RKO. I can't do maths. Never mind. Alright. I don't think I can win this game, honestly. I don't think I can win here. I mean, only if I hit for the maximum damage, right? That's the only way. But now we know my opponent has... Well, I'm gonna put the Elusive Sparkle at the bottom. I don't know. This is not looking great. Okay. I'll do this, and sure. I mean, I will thin the deck, right? As much as I can. Like, I'm gonna try. It's very unlikely, but at least I'm gonna try. I have the Moltres and I have the one-of energy switch. I'm not gonna evolve this Sylveon. Right, I'm gonna Marnie. There's a chance my opponent whiffs an attack as well. Okay, but not quite. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, play Tower of Waters. Attach the energy. Okay, so I honestly think I have to retreat here. Tank the hit. And then make sure I have a ribbon attached. Because then that makes it so that the SYLVEON VMAX goes down, but my opponent doesn't get a KO. And so if I can still win this. I can actually still win this. If my opponent gets boss, he wins. If he doesn't ghost this turn, I actually have a good chance at winning. Unless he powers up, she powers up, sorry, the other Mew. That could be for the cross switcher. No, power tablet, okay. Oh, there's Latias as well, that's also an issue. Double power tablet, interesting. Well, okay, this Mew can't attack, so why didn't she go for a switch? Maybe she's looking for, I mean, now she needs Vitality Band at the last power tablet. But yeah, MEW VMAX can't even attack this turn. This one, right? And she's used Peony, so this MEW VMAX isn't attacking either. Weird. I better need switch. No matter what, she absolutely needs switch. Okay, well there's the third power tablet, so now switch plus Vitality Band gets her there. There's a retreat. No point in retreating before using Genesect's ability. If I don't take 2 prizes or 3 prizes this turn though, I'm in trouble. Okay. It's switch or switch. And then she does 300 damage. Not 400, definitely not. Vitality Band plus switch. Oh, she got the double cross switcher raw instead of searching for it. Like, she could have done that from the very beginning. So the way my opponent played that turn didn't make much sense. Now she's down 3 cross switcher and 1 boss's orders though. So if she can't switch me out, then there's actually I don't know. That was a very weird way to play that turn. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, so we'll attach the ribbon, which doesn't matter anymore, and we'll go research. Now I need a full bench, right? That's what I need. Of different types. And there's one, and I did not get there. Oh, no. I did not get there. Because Crobat doesn't get me there. Nope. Oh well. Jeez. Yeah, Crobat means I don't have different types. So I would have to grab Oranguru here and hope that Oranguru gets me Eldegoss, Urshifu, or Blaziken, and then I can search for the other one. If not, I mean, I might as well try, right? Yeah, this very awkward. My draws just were very far from good. Nope, not quite. All right, so I am going to search for Sylveon, I guess. Oh no, it should have been Urshifu. It should have been Urshifu. No, I just messed this up. If I search for Urshifu, I could threaten the win. Oh well. I should have searched for Urshifu. Alright. I'm not getting Marnied. 30 damage off the KO. That really sucks. If I get a knockout there, then I just need boss to win. That sucks. That really sucks. There's a Vitality Band that my opponent wanted last turn to knock out my Sylveon. Okay, I need my opponent to not find their last boss's orders over the course of 2 turns. There's one switch gone. I can't attack with Moltres this turn. Yeah, I don't see how I win anymore. Alright, well there's the boss. So we know my opponent has it. It's gonna be at the bottom of the deck though. Dyna Barrier, yep. Yeah, I don't see how I can win this anymore. If I had Urshifu, I could have won. That was very silly on my part. Okay, so I guess I should play to that, right? I should play to my opponent not getting the... I could have won this, darn it. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna power up the Urshifu. I mean, I'm gonna search for the Urshifu right now. Okay, I need my opponent to not have boss. That's how I win. Still winnable. I could have won this turn. I made a mistake. I did not think of the possibility. I was not thinking about my win condition, which is always a mistake. Right, the Dire Flame Wings. Let's go like this. Let's go ahead and retreat into this, which cannot be KO'd, I believe. And... wow. Yeah, comes down to that. There's no point using Primate Wisdom. Alright, if they find boss, which is at the bottom of their deck, they win. If not, I win. That's what this comes down to. Stadium, Incense, that shuffles the deck too. Yeah, I don't think we're winning. I don't think we're winning. This is completely on me though. Completely on me. Not recognizing that I had one with Urshifu. I did not expect them to retreat though. I thought I was gonna need boss as well. Okay. Fog Crystal. Vitality Band. There it is. Now they can't whiff it. It was apparently in the bottom too. That switch is completely pointless. And there's the boss for the game. That's completely on my part. Maybe if I had benched the Urshifu, my opponent would have realized that I don't know. Definitely winnable. I had a very awkward start. Not KOing that Mew cost me, and not being able to... not seeing the Urshifu play also cost me, so that's on me. So our win streak ends, unfortunately. We're on an 8-game win streak, I believe. But yeah, pretty cool deck, pretty powerful deck, I would say. And that will be it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.